Hey everybody, it's Larry, Mike, and Wes with another virtual edition of Three Things. Wes, you are up.
Larry, I want to talk a little bit today about legacy, and I had a chance this past week to talk with Jon Runyan Sr. and Jon Runyan Jr., the Packers' sixth-round pick out of Michigan, in a very interesting conversation because so often you've seen this, Larry, where a guy will come into the National Football League, his father played in the league, there's a lot of expectations. But what's interesting about Jon Jr.'s particular situation is these are expectations he's been managing since he was a teenager. He played high school football in the same city. His father was a Pro Bowl right tackle. He openly went out and sought the University of Michigan, committed there late into his sophomore season of high school. He hasn't backed down from those expectations, has not been scared of that shadow. I think that behooves him now entering the National Football League. There are a lot of expectations, but Jon Sr. also pointed out he wasn't a first-round pick either. So for Jon Jr. coming into the league as a sixth-round pick, obviously has to earn it, has to work for it, and he's not afraid to do so.
Thank you, Wes. That young fella is a grinder. You can tell by his tape. Mike, what is your thing today?
Well, Larry, just as a follow-up to the schedule release from last week, I know we were talking about all these games we see as the potential big games of 2020 at New Orleans, at San Francisco, all the anticipation for those. But just something to keep in mind. In 2019, of the last four teams standing, three of them, the Titans, the Packers, the 49ers, were not even in the playoffs the previous year in 2018. So maybe the biggest game of the year is going to be against the Eagles or the Panthers. My point is, you just never know.
Thank you, Mike. Guys, my thing involves something Pro Football Focus is putting out this week, and that is the top 101 players over the past decade. Checking in at number 84, and I give Pro Football Focus a lot in terms of credibility because they look at the tape and grade every player on every play. And so checking in at number 84, David Bakhtiari. They called him and Joe Thomas the gold standard when it comes to pass protection. Checking in at number 69, our old friend Jordy Nelson. On balls directed to him throughout his career, he produced a quarterback rating of 116.7. Wow. And right ahead of him at number 68, Josh Sitton, who they called the best pass protecting guard in all of football throughout his career. Now they've gone up through the top 25 through 101, still have the top 24 to go. It'll be interesting to see where Aaron Rodgers falls in that mix, and that'll be coming out in the next day or so. Guys, anything for the good of the whole? Apparently not. I'd like to throw something in there, and I'd like to congratulate my radio partner, Wayne Larrivee, who's being inducted into the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Hall of Fame.
Here's the snap, rushes on. He looks, he lofts. Left side, yes! Devontae's got a touchdown on an over-the-shoulder grab.
You listen to Wayne, the juice, the pipes. He is the best in the business. I hear other broadcasters try to imitate him. They just don't have the chops. Wayne Larrivee, well done, and congratulations. And that is three things. Well, I guess you could make it four things. See you next time, and until then, take care.